A pristine blanket of snow smothers Ann Arbor, the winter air biting at exposed skin. David Rice, a teenager burdened by the weight of snow and introversion, pauses in his labor. Across the street, Millie battles with her stubborn car, a delicate dusting of snow adorning her hair. With hesitant steps, David offers, "Need some help?" His voice barely audible above the wind. Millie's breath mists in the cold air as she responds, "Oh, thanks, David, but I think I've almost got it." The struggle continues, a silent tableau of winter in Michigan, fraught with unspoken tension. A blinding flash of light throws David into the heart of the Ann Arbor Public Library. Towering bookshelves surround him, their silent presence amplifying his terror and confusion. His eyes dart wildly, struggling to grasp the impossible reality that has unfolded. The scent of old paper and leather fills his nostrils, grounding him in this strange new place. A wave of dizziness overcomes him as he tries to make sense of his sudden displacement. David whirls around, his face a mask of utter bewilderment, as he takes in the endless rows of books. Recognition dawns as he realizes the impossible. He is teleported. A spark of playful curiosity ignites in his eyes, a grin slowly spreading across his face. He tests his newfound power with short, giddy jumps, marveling at the unbelievable reality. David's powers become a conduit to unparalleled luxury, effortlessly bypassing security systems and plundering bank vaults. From the sun-drenched shores of pristine beaches to the vibrant chaos of foreign markets, he revels in a world without boundaries. Each stolen moment is a testament to his freedom, a life unbound by the constraints of morality or law. Indulgence becomes his mantra as he feasts on extravagant meals in upscale restaurants, each bite a symbol of his unchecked power. In a luxury Tokyo apartment, loud music throbs, a backdrop to laughter and free-flowing expensive liquor. Bathed in neon light, David revels with his friends in the sleek modern space. The revelry halts abruptly as Roland Cox appears, his face a mask of grim purpose. He advances, electric restraints glinting menacingly in his hand. The air crackles with unspoken threat, the music fading into an ominous silence. Inside the opulent Tokyo apartment, David's frantic energy fills the air as he vaults over a glass coffee table, his agility a stark contrast to the luxurious setting. Cox advances with implacable resolve, his every step measured and menacing, turning the lavish space into a deadly arena. David narrowly avoids a crushing blow, the near miss amplifying his desperate struggle for survival. Each breath is a ragged gasp, the realization of his hunted status sinking in as panic begins to set in. The expensive furnishings become mere obstacles in a deadly game of cat and mouse. In the vibrant chaos of Rome, David appears, his face a mask of apprehension amidst the unfamiliar surroundings. He surveys the throng of people, a palpable sense of unease creeping into his eyes as he searches for something, someone. From the crowd emerges Griffin, a figure hardened by battles and time, his gaze locking onto David with unnerving intensity. Griffin's voice cuts through the noise, his words laced with warning. "Welcome to the real world, kid. You're not safe here, not from them." His eyes glint with a fierce resolve as he continues. "There are rules, David, rules you need to understand if you want to survive. And the Paladins? They're not just stories." In the cavernous depths of Griffin's Roman hideout, dust motes swirl in a beam of light, illuminating ancient stonework. Griffin, hardened and watchful, gestures, the air thick with the untold history of this forgotten catacomb. He speaks of jumpers and paladins, of a fanatical belief that brands jumping an abomination. Griffin vanishes, reappearing across the room with impossible speed, a masterclass in advanced jumping techniques. He turns to David, his eyes intense as he begins to patiently teach hand-to-hand combat. Each movement is precise, brutal, a dance of survival in the heart of ancient Rome. Under the blazing Egyptian sun, Griffin guides David across the sands, the heat shimmering off the dunes. In the distance, a jumping scar vibrates, promising longer, more powerful jumps through the thinning space. Suddenly, Cox and his paladins materialize from behind a dune, weapons glinting menacingly in the harsh light. The air crackles with tension as their path is violently cut off, the threat palpable in the desert heat. Under the relentless Egyptian sun, a fierce battle explodes across the desert sands. David and Griffin, agile and determined, leap and strike against the relentless paladins. The clash of steel and the cries of combatants echo through the desolate landscape, a whirlwind of desperate struggle. Griffin stumbles, a searing wound marring his strength, a visible testament to the paladin's brutal assault. Against overwhelming odds, David and Griffin manage a harrowing escape, leaving behind the chaos and the encroaching shadows of defeat. Back in Ann Arbor, David's face hardens with resolve, a shield against the world as he begins his search for Millie. He walks with purpose down the sunlit street, each step measured, each glance a scan for any sign of her. A bar's neon sign flickers, drawing his attention like a beacon in the day. He knows she's inside, as his determination sharpens. In the dimly lit Ann Arbor bar, a low hum of voices and clinking glasses provides a backdrop for an intimate conversation. David, animated and charming, leans in close to Millie, recounting a fantastical tale. "So, there I was, in the middle of the Sahara, when I realized I could move things with my mind." Millie listens with amusement and a hint of skepticism, retorting, "Right, and I'm the Queen of Sheba. Seriously, David, what have you been smoking?" The bar door bursts open, and Cox, a hulking figure, strides in, followed by several paladins, their expressions grim and determined, instantly turning the relaxed atmosphere tense. Chaos explodes within the bar as David seizes Millie's hand, his gaze burning with resolve. Concentration etched on his face, a visible ripple distorts the air around them, bending reality itself. In a dizzying instant, the bar vanishes, leaving Millie breathless and bewildered. "What just happened?" David's voice cuts through the silence, revealing his extraordinary ability. "I can jump, teleport, whatever you want to call it. We needed to get out of there." Moonlight spills through cracked windows, illuminating dust motes dancing in the stagnant air of David's childhood home. David leads Millie through the dilapidated living room, draped furniture casting eerie shadows that whisper of forgotten times. "This is it. This is where I grew up," David says, his voice heavy with unspoken memories. Millie observes the oppressive silence, her voice soft as she says, "It's quiet." From the shadows, Cox emerges, his hard face and glinting eyes cutting through the dimness. "Nowhere left to run, David." Inside David's childhood home, a tense standoff unfolds as David confronts Cox, Griffin poised to intervene. Adrenaline courses through David as newfound understanding sharpens his focus. He tests his abilities, small jumps growing into soaring leaps as control surges through him. Strategically, David uses his jumping to manipulate the environment, weaving a web of energy-based traps around a struggling Cox. With a final, powerful jump, David completes the enclosure, severing Cox from the house and imprisoning him within its familiar walls. In Ann Arbor, David and Millie stand hand in hand, their intertwined fingers a silent promise against the backdrop of an uncertain future. Their eyes, mirrors of shared resolve, reflect a blend of hope and the lingering shadow of the Paladins. David's voice, firm with love and determination, cuts through the air. "We'll face it together." A faint shimmer distorts the very air around them, a subtle reminder of the unseen battles yet to come. Griffin, a solitary warrior, vanishes into the ether, a lone wolf fading into the background as he continues his fight against the Paladins.